We will, as we always do, end with O Canada. We have a few things to do first. Yeah, my infamous lists here. We will talk about AWOL, but let's talk about other stuff first. We have four awards to give out, and I realized that at last week's award ceremony, because of the structure of this group, I should have given one more, and I'll give it out now. Traditionally, Wind Ensemble is grade 10 through 12. in class. But this year, because of certain things that we had to work around, we welcomed a number of grade 9s into this group. And I was kind of concerned about them, not because they're not great musicians, but it's a huge jump to go from grade 8 band into senior band. And all of these students have done marvelously well, and I just want to recognize all of them right now because they've contributed so much. So just wave, okay? Shelby, Thomas, Connor, Jeffrey, Harneet. Did I miss anybody? Thomas. Okay, no, that's different. And special guest stars, they were not in band. Okay. Special guest stars, we had Trevor and Lamar. Now, but to be in senior band class rather than coming to play once a week is a completely different deal because all of the tests are something way, way harder, and all of these students have done marvelously, marvelously well. So our outstanding grade 9 wind ensemble student is Shelby So. Some students contribute by what they say. Some students contribute by what they do. The strong, silent type, as a teacher, is always very welcome. Not that I don't appreciate students that contribute their ideas, but sometimes we don't always know when. This student hardly ever says anything. And yet, when he picks up his horn and he shows us what he can do, it's amazing. And he is probably one of the students with the most show up in this entire program, and he hardly ever says anything, but he does an amazing job. Our outstanding grade 10 band student is Jacob Drescher. One of the cool things about my job is you watch these shy little students come in grade 8 and all of a sudden they blossom, and sometimes it happens almost overnight, and then they just keep on going. And that has been kind of the story for our outstanding grade 11 band student. You've seen him all over this stage tonight, whether it's in the wind ensemble playing trumpet, or it's in the jazz band playing guitar, and he's been our stage manager tonight, and all sorts of things. You can just see him everywhere in this program, and he's just kind of blossomed into this amazing, amazing student. Another strong silent type until recently, and now just on the verge of out of control. It's awesome. Our outstanding grade 11 band student is Anne Paul Gill. Grade 12 is always the hardest year. And over the years, a number of students in this class have been recognized. In fact, almost all of them at some point. I think I knew I made the right decision yesterday when I was talking about business things, and I said, okay, well, those of you have to take your personal instruments home tomorrow night. You don't need them after the concert, but any school instruments that you play are going to have to stay here. And this student reached up and he hugged